What's up guys, Shane Starnes here, and I've been using the Galaxy S10 Plus as my main device ever since it was released. And I have to say, this is by far my best experience with a smartphone that I've ever had. I really am enjoying the Galaxy S10 Plus, and in my opinion, it is one of the best smartphones currently on the market. I really love this display. I love the battery life that I'm getting. I love the performance that I'm getting. I still love the dual curved edge design of the Galaxy S10. And overall, I'm having an incredible experience with this phone. However, as you all know, no phone is perfect. And after having used this phone for a couple of months, there are a few things that still annoy me about the Galaxy S10 Plus. These are my 5 biggest problems with the Galaxy S10 Plus after 2 months. Let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so the number one problem that I'm having with the Galaxy S10 Plus is the fact that it overcharges when I'm fast wirelessly charging it. And I'm not using a third-party charger. I'm using Samsung's official dual fast wireless charger, and it seems that the phone will get to about 40 or 50% and then it begins to overheat. Now this has caused a major problem with my Whitestone Dome. It was able to get hot enough to kind of melt the acrylic, and my Whitestone Dome started to peel up. Other than that, it has just become an annoyance because I'll wake up sometimes in the morning and my phone will only be at half of a charge where charging has paused due to overheating. That is a pretty big issue. Hopefully this is something that Samsung can get squared away in future updates. I'm pretty confident that they'll be able to nip this problem in the bud. My second problem has to do with the fingerprint scanner, and overall I really enjoy the in-display fingerprint scanner. I like the fact that it's something different, something unique than other phones on the market, and for me it is mostly accurate almost 100% of the time. There are times when it misses my fingerprint, and it's not that it misses my fingerprint, it's that I place my finger on the wrong part of the screen. So that part is more of a user error. The issue that I have with the fingerprint scanner, even after the update, is that it is super slow and clunky. The in-display fingerprint scanner is not nearly as fast as the capacitive fingerprint scanners that I'm used to on older devices, and I'll be glad to see hopefully the Note 10 or the next Galaxy S device with a faster in-display fingerprint scanner. The third thing that is kind of annoying for me is the fact that the phone doesn't really know when it's in your pocket. So normally when I'm pulling my phone out of my pocket, I expect for the display to be turned off and for me to need to unlock the phone to get in. 9 times out of 10, the display is lit up as if I had double tapped it or tried to wake it. Having the phone display to come on inadvertently can be using precious battery life. Hopefully we'll have some sort of update that makes it to where this phone knows exactly when it's in your pocket and it won't just turn on the lock screen inadvertently. The fourth issue that I'm having is with the front-facing cameras. Now, I for one actually really love the cutout design of the Galaxy S10 when it comes to the front-facing cameras. It gives it that bezel-less feel, that true infinity display feel that we're after. That being said, when I try to swipe down the notification panel, I do notice that I'm normally swiping over the cameras and my notification panel is not coming down. So I'm getting smudges all over my front-facing camera, and at the same time I'm not actually able to access the notifications, and that happens a lot of the time. I have to reach up there a second time and go past the cameras to actually pull down my notification panel. The fifth issue is with battery life. Now, my Snapdragon variant gets incredible battery life. I never come home from work with less than 50% battery life, and I'm able to get up to 8 hours of screen on time, which is absolutely insane. I can't say enough about how much I love the battery life on the Snapdragon variant of the Galaxy S10 Plus. However, there's been reports all over the place, and you guys are telling me that your Exynos version is only getting you about 3 to 4 hours of battery life. Now, on a 4,000 milliamp hour phone, that's kind of crummy. It's really not great. So hopefully Samsung will be able to send out some sort of update for the Exynos version of the Galaxy S10 Plus to make the battery more efficient. The sixth thing that kind of bugs me about the design of the phone is the placement of the power button. I'm not really sure why it has to be so far up the side of the Galaxy S10 Plus. If it was this high up on the Galaxy S10, which is a much smaller display, that might be reasonable, but I feel like the power button should be right where my thumb rests naturally, and it's about 1 inch to 1.5 inches higher up the phone than where my thumb rests naturally. And even people with bigger hands have a hard time reaching this power button. Hopefully on the Note 10, maybe the next version of the Galaxy S, Samsung will decide to move that power button back down to a more reasonable placement. The seventh issue that I have with the phone, and it's one that I've been hearing a lot of you guys complain about, is the fact that it is missing the LED notification light. Now, for me, it's not as much of an issue because I can use the always on display for notifications, or if I want to get really fancy, I can use the customization apps around the camera cutout, which will also notify me. And I'll leave a link in the description below of how you can set up notifications around your camera cutout. So for me, it's not much of an issue, but you guys have been saying that you really wish that Samsung would have included the LED notification light. Maybe that's something they can bring back in future phones. All right, and the last problem that I have with the Galaxy S10 Plus is the fact that we don't have true 3D face unlock. Devices like the LG G8 and even the iPhone XS and XS Max have 3D facial recognition. With the Galaxy S10 Plus, Samsung did decide to ditch the iris scanner so that we could get the cutout cameras, but then we also only have 2D facial recognition. This means that people can actually get into your phone with just a picture or a video of your face. Hopefully Samsung will figure out a way to get us 3D facial recognition on the next iterations of their phones. In the meantime, I would suggest just continue to use that really good in-display fingerprint scanner. As you can see, the problems here are not too severe for the Galaxy S10 Plus. None of them are reasons that you shouldn't buy the phone. I still think this is the best possible phone that you can get on the market. In my opinion, the Galaxy S10 Plus is the current king of Android. But that about wraps it up for this video. Have you found any issues with the Galaxy S10 Plus? Let me know in the comments below what you're finding issue with. If this is just the perfect phone for you and you don't find any problems with it, also let me know that in the comments. Let's get a conversation going in the comments. Thanks guys for watching. Be blessed. I'll see you in the next one.